How's it going, guys? We are back. I'm going to talk about a YouTuber that's had a lot of waves. Well, said a lot of waves in his career by saying dumb shit and doing dumb stuff like just react to other people's videos. It's, of course, Hassan. And recently, he's had a mental breakdown in his Discord, as the title says. He basically started crying because he didn't have the viewers he used to, because he's just doing the same shit the entire time. So people are getting bored of him, and now he's complaining that they're not watching him anymore. And to be frank, I couldn't give a shit. If you want to change the stuff you make. Make it so people actually enjoy what you put out there. But of course, he doesn't understand that because he's a very small-minded person, and yeah, he's also known for clips like this.
But a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean? In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
Where he talks about basically that streaming 9 hours a day is harder than a regular 9 to 5. Obviously, he's someone that hasn't worked 9 to 5 in their life before. I don't count like, part-time jobs like, I don't know, grocery store, or something that's part-time. Something that's a real 9 to 5 is someone that's like in a factory, or someone working for like a boss underneath them. Not that. I know that's also hard, but I'm talking about this shit. So he basically just said that, and I feel like he's never worked a day in his life other than streaming. That's how it comes across. There's no way in hell that streaming is harder than normal 9 to 5. I worked normal 9 to 5 in my gap year. I worked in a factory. And it was really hard. We worked from Mondays to Saturdays. I only had Sundays off, and some days I came home at like 12 or 10 o'clock because we had to come back from site after doing some installations that day, and I did also not get paid overtime. So that was really hard for me. And when I came back to home, I had to make videos, and I felt like I wasn't in the video. I wasn't there. I was just basically looking at myself from the back. It feels like you're not there anymore. Then I went back to studying because I finished my gap year, and to be frank, I feel like very much more energized. So studying is a different type of stress and stuff. Like I said, I worked a lot on my projects. I started last night and I worked right through the morning. I haven't slept anything yet. So that's why I might look a bit tired. But yeah, it was, I don't know. I feel like I enjoy it now more than I did when I was working. Back then was just like, I had to do this, want to get a video out, and it felt like I was just mass pushing and producing these videos, not giving them any thought. And that wasn't fun for me anymore. It started becoming pretty shit, and then I started getting back into it, making stuff I actually enjoy, and that was fun. So I enjoy doing this, so there's no way in hell that streaming is harder. There are things in streaming that I see like would annoy you. You're famous now, and he looks like a person that gets annoyed by his fans if they annoy him in the public, ask for photos and stuff like that. So I think that's one of the things that he's talking about. And the other thing is, of course, you have all these responsibilities because you're technically your own boss. You have to hire people, you have to try and stay relevant. It's all this stress, and yeah, that stress is fine. But I mean, if you're sitting there looking at other people's videos for 9 hours a day, supposedly, I mean, how hard can it be? You're eating and sitting in front of a computer. That's not any fucking manual labor or any actual work. You got lucky, and now you think you have the right to complain and basically degrade the people upholding society by calling their work easier than yours, of course. He also makes a lot of money. If you don't know that, streamers make a lot of money. YouTubers, everyone, they make a lot of money. And I mean, if I had to work a 9 to 5 and get, I don't know, let's say even $1 million a year, I would do that 100%. But of course, he doesn't see it that way because he's always made this money, always had to stream these hours. So he just thinks it's average for everyone, probably, because he's not a very smart person, like I said. But yeah, let's go look at some of the things he said in his Discord, and like say a few things there, I guess. So first off, I'm so sad. I think the streams are bangers, but people just don't see them. First of all, it's not a banger if you just do the same thing over and over with no originality. You're just sitting, watching other people's streams, and that's pretty sad that you think that's a banger. I don't know what you grew up with, but that's not like the type of videos I grew up with, so I wouldn't even consider that a banger. Next point. He said, I swear Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content. It's about whether people want to pay attention to you or not, and clout. All this shit was a banger. All that shit was a banger, and 13k watch. I'm a fucking gaming at 8 p.m. Sorry, like I said, I'm very tired, so my English isn't there today. But yeah, the content does attract the people, because your content, of the video, is what actually lets the other people decide if they're willing to pay attention to your videos. That's the whole point of content. It's the content inside the video that attracts the people. So your statement is wrong again, because you're very fucking small-minded. I have realized that. And clout, of course, if you have a big channel, your video is going to get more views from the get-go, going to get pushed more on YouTube, of course, like that, to other YouTube users after that. And on Twitch, if more people watch you, more people interact with your Twitch channel, you're going to get pushed to the home page or the top of the page you're at or whatever. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you have more than 13k followers, and if even they are not deciding to interact with your streams, why would it get pushed to other people's For You pages? That's just how I see that. But again, he's just a little baby bitch boy crying for some reason. Next thing he said is, we used to be a community. You still are a community, it's just you're not original anymore, so people don't give a shit about you anymore. You do the same thing and people are getting bored of it. So it's not your community's fault, it's your fault, in all honesty. Just be more interesting. That's the whole point of being an online personality, is you have to be interesting. The next thing is, he said, I'm done, I hate this job, I'm not streaming today. I don't know, go cry about it, man. No one's gonna give a shit. No one's gonna say, oh, the world stopped, Hassan's not streaming. No, they're gonna watch other things like movies, series, other YouTubers, other streamers. You're not the only person they watch. Don't be so fucking full of yourself. Just because you're not streaming doesn't mean people are instantly gonna start watching your streams to just like boost them. No one gives a shit about you. In all honesty, that's just how it goes. The next thing he said, of course, I hate what my community is becoming. Again, blaming his fans, his community for his streams doing bad, not seeing that it's his fault. Of course, it's a normal Twitch and YouTuber thing to blame other people for your shortcomings. But yeah, I already said it. It's not his community's fault. It's his fault for being so plain, bro. So he's so plain. I don't know. He's plain white bread without butter or anything. It's just a loaf and you have to eat it repeatedly. It's boring. And last thing he said, which is pretty fucking hilarious, is going to off himself. Now, if you want to start playing the victim just to get views, I feel bad for you. Not in a sense of pity, in a sense of why would you stoop so low just for attention? He's a little attention, he's a chihuahua wanting attention. And if he doesn't get attention, he starts shaking, That's how I feel about people doing this. I don't pity anyone playing victim. I mean, you're dragging other people into this bullshit now by saying this. And I feel like you should apologize to them and maybe stop using the internet for a while, because this is pretty sad. To see a human being stooping down to this level just to get views, it's pretty sad. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Is just try and become a better human being by not saying shit like that and just accepting your fate, try and be more interesting, and then maybe your viewership will climb again, do some unique shit. But I don't know if he can, because he's pretty small-minded, as proven in all of his other videos and some of his hot takes he's done. He's not a very smart person. He's someone that follows other people and then just says outrageous shit to be big on the internet, like most people. The more out there you are, like the more fucking weird and diabolical you are, the more interesting you are for a bit, so you gain relevance, and then it falls away if you just do the same shit. Like if you're a YouTube streamer that just barks and screams the whole time, it's gonna get boring soon and people are gonna fall out. You have to try and grow with your community, do new stuff, get new people to watch your videos, convert people that used to like normally watch your videos to watch this new type of video. It's a game, you have to keep growing. But people like him don't tend to grow, they just sit there and blame other people for their shortcomings, of course. Any case, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm enjoying, do like, subscribe, share, notify yourself, and upload my brilliant content by clicking the notification bell. Hopefully you guys just enjoy, because that is the most important part. Spreading it some word like the Hassan, of course. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!